the Badgers about to kick it away and get this season started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense will get first crack at it today. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a clean high enough. A guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come.
There he goes. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Kennesaw State right back to work.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at him. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something.
Wide open space. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Great timing on the slant. He'll be stopped short of the line gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On the option. Now the pitch. That might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. So Wisconsin's offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Got his man. He's a safety wide open. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Great job on finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
The Badgers will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The Badgers are marching down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He bullies his way all the way down to the they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out.
That's exactly what you want. You want to drive the ball down the field and get some form of points to create some momentum for your squad to start the season. How about the kicker? 1 for 1 of the year. He's perfect.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Quick release on the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Kennesaw State right back to work. All right, guys, let's think for just a moment about Kennesaw State. The only important expectations are early on the Jets. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses do.
It's a running room. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Trying to get rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Give to the back. Fights off the defender. Dude, he's already picked up 46 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Now remember, they were stopped on 4th down earlier in the 1st quarter, but they'll try it again. He leaves it with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down and 2nd and 5. Going with the ground game left. There they go! And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Badgers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up for the 1st down. Lost to throw on 1st down. He's got the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Lost the fire on 2nd down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 13. They'll go to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Got his man on the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Into the end zone. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up
just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Ohio State is running away with things. I'm not sure even Bucky saw this coming today from this offense. They're up by 16 over Akron. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up. Defense has to be ready.
Quickly complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They're looking for space to run behind the left tackle. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
The offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Listen to this place. Oh, man, they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw. It's Sanders. Spits it out to the back. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you've got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. They get...
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the 3rd possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical 3rd down, forcing an incompletion.
They'll open this drive from their own able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll keep it himself. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Quarterback on the keeper. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Leaves it with the running back. Coming up for the 1st down. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Holds and fires complete to the right. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Give to the running back.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give in the RFL. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run it all field.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd down, going up top. Finds the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. And he missed it. No good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but he left some points off the scoreboard.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Kennesaw stay right back to work.
Really nice penetration by this defense. Getting in there immediately. Causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this one.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it. They're short of the 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Sanders. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Leaves it with the back. Sweet cut there. He's now up to 71 yards rushing already here in the 1st half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
The Badgers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the shotgun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back and fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that one down a little further.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on. And you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Back up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. It's Sanders. He makes the catch.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Crosses to 40. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Got his man here. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35. Kennesaw State right back to work. Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking left. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Gets it out quickly. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Tight end now in motion. Looking for room. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking for a man. It's Sanders. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute the red zone.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Here's a heat. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That is how
inside the right upright. That gets them back to within 10. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. A very conservative approach here, just taking the knee and heading to the locker room. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Madison, and welcome in to the halftime update. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move and change guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Camp Randall.
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down where you're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Zips it out to his man. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. Out of the gun, the inside give. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. The Badgers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Running back searching for a hole. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Badgers have it with a first and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Under fire. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers. He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of the rest.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the upright. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Illinois is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up by 33 over Western Michigan. They'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Hines is way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Kennesaw State right back to work.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The give to the tailback. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to pass. It's Sanders. Caught in the backfield. It's Nicholson. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this one.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. They're throwing for it on fourth down. And the first down and more. The change will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Out of the gun to give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. With the run on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Just 3 points on 3 previous red zone trips. The idea is to punch it in this time. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on third and goal. He'll do it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. And this one is perfect. Had to settle for the field goal. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Badgers will line up to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. He'll pull it on the read. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have very little success.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by them.
On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, hitting them deep in their own territory. first order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, he drops the throw. Fires complete on the crosser. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to him on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Badgers have their offense in high gear. The give to the single back. Got the first down and more. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Badgers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Prime play action. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Makes the grab. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Worked it down to the 22-yard line, give him 5 on the carry. He leaves it with his back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quick strike complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Using the quick game. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give to the back. He's loose. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get...
Here comes the rush, and they've got him
zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the fourth quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Dropping back, it's Sanders. There's the pressure. Fires to the big fella. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Fires to the wideout. Converts on fourth down. Still going. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it with the jet sweep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Fires to the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down. They boot it away on fourth down. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Kennesaw State right back to work. Gonna run it. It's Dickinson. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory. Instead, he'll make the fair catch. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They'll run it from the gun. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They're going to ride this running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on second down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead's extended a little far. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Oh, they're after him. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and where's that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled for...
And the quarterback, and sacked at the 12.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. The RPO, it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the 1st down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Sanders. Quickly complete. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. Kennesaw stayed right back to work. They'll try to get the first through the air. Complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Under fire. And they get to it and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They'll start this drive. Here's to the big fella. Turning it on! He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Running it to the right. He's in open space downfield. Got enough for the 1st. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The old coaching cliche, go learn every week. And for the 1st week, they get it done.
That's a great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year,
spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.